History was rewritten, so we think that the royal bloodline is Queen Elizabeth, but it's not. Queen Elizabeth's family actually are descendants of Vlad the Impaler. So the royal family was just placed as a front or a puppet to carry out all of the instructions of the Rothschilds and all of these elite families. Stonehenge is the heart chakra of planet Earth, and Stonehenge, the Tor, and Apiary, these are the three sites that form a triad in that whole Isle of Avalon. This triad is connected to the heart chakra of Sirius B. From Sirius B, we get the galactic royalty codes in their purest form, and they come down this crystalline rainbow bridge, which is a 6th density structure. It streams into the grids of planet Earth. Now, the Anunnaki, the negative beings who were in charge of this planet, have corrupted the galactic royalty codes, so they cannot reach humanity in its pure form. So when these pure codes come in from Sirius B, they're inverted by the Naburian diodetic crystal. So there's a 666 implant in Stonehenge that's been there for the last 25,000 to 12,000 years since the Luciferian rebellion. And we're being shown that when this implant was placed, they also hijacked the royal bloodline somewhere in the 1500s or 1600s. The historical reference has been erased from most records. What you're going to read in the normal history books in the library is not going to tell you the truth, because history was written by the Anu Melchizedeks, the bad ones, the fallen priesthoods. So history was erased and rewritten, so we think that the royal bloodline is Queen Elizabeth, but it's not. Queen Elizabeth's family actually are descendants of Vlad the Impaler, who was a very big evil guy. He waged many wars, he killed millions of people, and he got the name Vlad the Impaler because he used to torture people in the most horrendous ways. The Queen Elizabeth and Prince Charles bloodline come from this horrendous family of Vlad the Impaler. In the 1500s, there was a war where the true royal king of England, who held the Christos Sophia bloodline, the authentic galactic royalty bloodline, that was killed in a war. So the king was executed and his entire family was executed. The Rothschilds were involved in financing that war. This is a big truth bomb. The Rothschilds have had a plan to dominate humanity for thousands of years. And at that time, they were financing the war against the King of England, which they won. And then to install their own puppet in power, which they always do, they introduced the ancestors of Queen Elizabeth into the royal kingdom. So they became the fake king and queen at that time. They were placed in power, and the only deal that they made with these international elite banking families was that the royal family will carry out all of the instructions of the Rothschilds and all of these elite families. So the royal family was just placed as a front or a puppet to carry out these evil deeds to dominate the planet even further. Since 2012,